Welcome to the top of the morning show. Happy Wednesday. It is Wind Down Wednesday right here at the morning show with your girl, TT from the D. I hope that yesterday's hot topic wasn't too heavy. But in light of everything that's been happening, I felt that I needed to use my platform to bring education so that we're not out here in the streets just passing on misinformation, inaccurate information. So when I share something like I did yesterday, talking about the self-defense law, please know that I will always tell you where I got that information from, as I did yesterday. And from time to time, shows may get heavy because life is heavy. But on this morning, I'm going to tell you, we're going to get a little bit heavier on a different level. We're about to get spiritually heavy. Yeah, that's right. We're about to get spiritually heavy. Are you guys ready for that? We are going to talk about enemies, stepping over your enemies. First, you have to know what an enemy looks like, and you're going to be surprised at what you're going to hear. I'm going to share something with you that's going to really allow you to be able to hear things from a different perspective and probably make you say, huh, and it's going to be deep, but I want you to get ready for it. Stand by, and we're going to listen to 6 breakdowns of what an identity of an enemy looks like. Let's get to it.
You will always face an enemy in your life. Most of the enemies have the power to cause damage to your reputation, growth, and, finally, they make you worried. In fact, they will be happy to see you fail and suffer always. In this video, we are going to see the different types of enemies. This list helps you to understand the nature of the enemy and fight against them in your day-to-day life.
Are you ready?
Number 1, the contentious enemy. This is the person who always triggers heated argument. They won't listen to others instead, they just keep on raising their voice. They also don't bother about other people's thoughts. They always want to prove that they are only correct. Number 2, the dangerous frenemy. This is the person who is a friend but an enemy. These are dangerous people because you never know when they attack you. Also, they know all your secrets as a friend. They also know all your strengths and weaknesses as a friend. They use this to their advantage. Number 3, the silent enemy. This is the person you can't identify what they are doing against you. They always hide behind a wall and attack you at the right time. They are well-planned enemies who clearly know how and when to attack you. Number 4, the competitive enemy. This is the person who never likes your victory. They want them to win always, and they want you to lose always. They are competitive in nature, but they never understand you. They never become a friend of you. They become happier when they see you fail. Number 5, the violent enemy. This is the person who attacks you on the head. They attack you straightforward, and most of the time they cause you physical hurt. They are more reactive in nature, and they can't control their anger and actions. You should always stay away from these kinds of enemies. Number 6, the self-enemy. The most powerful enemy is you and your mind. Sometimes, your mind triggers you from doing an evil thing. This can either stop you from growing or even harms yourself. When you self-realize this habit, you can easily recover yourself. Some of the self-destructive habits are laziness, procrastination, jealous. Handling an enemy is an art. It mentally takes a lot of practice and comes by experience only. In most cases, if you understand your enemy and their plan, you can easily face them and even avoid them in your life.
So, I know that was kind of heavy, but true. So just to recap what you just heard, 6 different types of frenemy. There is a frenemy in there. 6 different types of enemies. You being one of them. It's crazy. Is 1, the contentious enemy, right? The dangerous enemy, number 2. The silent enemy, number 3. The competitive enemy, number 4. Number 5, the violent enemy. And then finally, number 6, the self enemy. You know how they say you are your own worst enemy? Huh. Yeah. Yeah. We just heard that. We just heard that. But in light of knowing those different type of enemies that will come in your life, that are presently planted in your life, I want you to take these 6 little tips to help you deal with your enemies. 1, refuse to retaliate. I know that's harder. Ooh, baby, let me tell you, because where I'm from, the land of where I'm from, yeah, yeah. I know God said turn the other cheek. Yeah. But you just have to say, you know what? I'm not about to do that. And they can say what they want. They could call you what they want, whatever. You know who you are. You know what you can do and what you can't do. A lot of the times your enemy will have nothing to lose, right? The competitive one wants to see you risk it all, right? That violent one, they like, let's go, bring it, right? That silent enemy, you don't even see him coming. And that dangerous frenemy, every one of us got one lurking under us. Let me say it again. Every one of us, everybody has that dangerous frenemy or have had that dangerous frenemy. Number 2, love your enemies. Show love and compassion towards them. Because, baby, a lot of the times they need prayer. A lot of the times that enemy, that frenemy, they are miserable in their own lives for whatever the reasons are. A lot of the times they are their own worst enemy. So they're number 6 all day long. And they don't even realize it. But then they want to tear you down and break you down and carry you down and pull you down like a crab in a bucket. But that's when you got to love on them. You got to pray for them. I know it's hard. I had to learn it because I had to learn it. Later in life, though, it was in my late adult, early years, if that makes sense. It's difficult, but when you realize who you are, like you literally know I'm God's daughter, then you handle things accordingly. Number 3, pray for your enemies. I kind of said that a few minutes ago. Pray for their well-being, their mental state of mind, because a lot of people are not mentally right. They're not. Number 4, do good to your enemies. Show kindness in that, doing good. I'm cordial. I'm still a growth in process. I'm still an infant in that stage. I hold grudges, and that's something I don't like about myself. But number 5 would be forgive your enemies. I struggle with that one. But we're supposed to let go of resentment and forgive. Think about it. And when they put it in this perspective, I'm always like, okay, I gotta work on that. They're like, how you gonna stay mad at somebody, hold a grudge because they did something that offended you? How often do we offend God? What if God held on to that same anger, that same resentment? It made me look at things a little bit different. Number 6, let God avenge you. Trust in divine order. I can hold on to that. because I know that God has offended and defended those that tamper with me. It might not have been right away, but they had to deal with some things. Okay? So I want to give you a couple of scriptures to tuck into your spiritual backpack to take along your life journey with you. Okay? To overcome your enemy. So let me see. Okay, here's one we hear a lot. Probably not familiar with it when I say it, because I wouldn't be either, but I know the scripture when I hear it. Okay. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. That's a good one. That's a great one. Right? Let's see. Another one. Oh, we know this one. John 10:10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundant. That's good. That's good. And here's a great one. I've never heard this one before. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. I want to give you one more and we out of there. Let's see. I like this one. James 4:7-8. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. Talking to me, talking to you, talking to us. I know a little heavy on the day. I was a little heavy on the love, but I want to get us right, worldly and spiritually, y'all. All jokes aside, we got to get ourselves right. We need to live better, do better, put valuable, important information out there that is going to help people be greater than they already are, not tear them up or break them down. Well, it's quicker than yesterday. I know y'all like, oh, we get to leave early. I guess it's a little something like that. I guess it's a little something like that. You know what we say around here at the TT from the D Podcast Show. Until the next time, we leave footprints across the sun. It is your girl, TT from the D, and I'll see you soon.